They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see, the Rebels taking on the 17th-ranked team in the land, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Kansas State's offense will go to work first. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not great. That was not what they wanted to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays, and so how do you bounce back?
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This defense knew coming into tonight they had to be able to get pressure on the quarterback, and they are wasting no time. They get a sack on the first play of the game.
On the run, it's Edwards. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground.
And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
The Rebels offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is how's this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some. You know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible because he has wrecked many a games.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Rebels will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. But see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Bradley. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it first and 10 from the 28. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Working well behind the sticks on second down. The play action fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hogan. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's third and long. He's moving out of the pocket. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of On fourth down, looking for the completion. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out of the field and make some stops.
Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line. Reads it, fires complete. He's really close to that first down marker. Stop him just a bit short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
I'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. And the Rebels are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. The give to the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Wildcats line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the back. Throwing him on. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. You can't throw a rock in Manhattan, Kansas without hitting something named after Bill Snyder. A big ask to replace him. But, man, has Chris Klieman done a brilliant job.
He has done a great job. And this is a program that's always built on the right stuff. It's built on toughness. It's built on defense. It's built on playing good special teams. That's why you mentioned Snyder, because that's all the things he brought. Jesse, I want to see them now with their quarterback being solidified take this offense to a new level.
Yeah, Avery Johnson's the guy, and he makes wow plays when you watch film. He does things that absolutely blow your mind, and if he can play at a consistent level, and this offense can have balance, there's no question the sky's the limit for Kansas State.
He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. This is 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Field to go back to work. They're going to
Nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
The give on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on 3rd down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46.
And I think if you're on defense here, you've got to be alert, right? Are they going for it here on 4th down? Does your defense have to be on the field ready for that? Might they line up in a punt formation and try to fake it potentially? You could see that. You know, there are a lot of coaches early.
It's a running room. He's at the 10. He's up to 51 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season.
And, man, that is crushing to a defense. You force the 4th down. You know they're going to run the football. You're bringing guys near the line of scrimmage, and you can't get him to the ground. Not only does he get the first down, he gets a huge chunk after that. This defense is definitely going to be deflated.
He'll keep it himself. And he is stopped. Not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. And the defense stopped him again on 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. Direct snap. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. 4th and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. Trying to pound their way in. He gets it down to the 3 and not an inch further, and they get a stop on 4th and goal. And the Wildcats buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Keeping it on the ground, trying to create a little space, and he was stopped in his tracks at the 3. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Edwards. Turning it on. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That'll put a smile on the OC's face to get a little breathing room. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. There he goes! He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Lost a throw on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Hauls it in. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. They go to the ground. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Gonna run it. It's Edwards. And he'll be stopped for no gain and will be stopped for the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. And we've reached the end of 1. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. Just threw that one way too far. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he missed it. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Caught in the backfield. It's Hainsworth. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. Trying play action. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense has it, the run move. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, and they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the... And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Michigan State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. Sparty has picked itself up off the canvas before, and this group is capable of it again today. They're trailing by 11 to Western Michigan. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Right back to the well. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. The Rebels need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Now on the move. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Trying to set up the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Irvin. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, look at it matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the first down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete with the football in his hands after he catches it. Nice job by the QB. Nice job by the running back.
Well, man, I mean, you don't get more wide open than that, right? Big fella running down the field. Nobody near him. Quarterback puts it on him. Just got to make the catch.
Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
So here they come going for it on fourth and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They got it down to the 21. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Irvin. Oh, man, he goes down, and he's going to lose yardage on that one. The Wildcats are in a mess here on third and a mile. They'll send the back in motion. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket. Get
a shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Hainsworth.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy step. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Gives it on the option. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. And they're going to try to convert on fourth down. 1 for 2 so far today. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Rebels are in the hurry-up. Move those chains without a hitch. Well, actually, with a hitch, but you get the point.
I like that. Nicely done. The defense probably should have understood the ball was coming out quick, something like that.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle, it's Beal. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. They give him the rock again on second and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Trying to bully their way in. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock it down for a big loss. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one shouldn't be too taxing. A 23-yard try. He splits the uprights. This is now a 7-point game.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Buys just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. On the run, it's Irvin. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. With the catch, it's Irvin. At the 45 on his way. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
The Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off-play action on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. To the air on 2nd down. Intercepted deep in his own end. Going the other way, and he's got room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Makes the catch. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. late in the half. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Bradley. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots in sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field, and you hit it, adding insult to injury to the opponent. That is a great play call.
Got some room in under the goal line. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be first and goal. Timeout called on the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Kansas State has it first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Trying to barrel in. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executed beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's James. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give to the back. Shot down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Manhattan. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Little Apple.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Kansas State will kick it off to start things in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's fouled. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out in the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on second and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets him 30+.
Really nice poise by the quarterback on that throw. He's obviously backed up deep in his zone, and he knows he can't take a sack, but all of his focus is downfield on coverage. He finds the matchup he wanted, and it's an explosive play for the offense through the air.
The Rebels will hustle to the line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Leaves it with the back. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Let's see what he can do with it. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He unleashes a long one. He's got it on the outside. He's loose. Touchdown, Wildcats. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And with that drive, you start to get excited. You start to think about the bounce back from the Chicago. Went on the road, tough loss. You get to come back home, and this team has really been a different team today. Nice performance after a heartbreaking loss last week.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Illinois is dominating this one thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up 14 over the Rebels. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, we'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll start this drive with a pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stacks. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
To the ground with the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. The inside handoff. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. That's it, 5. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll do more than them move the chains, they'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Tried to give it enough bloody English, but he missed it. After the missed field goal, still down by 2. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. To the air on first down. Quarterback moving. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. A strike downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Looking for space. It's Irvin. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll run it again. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bradley. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller's still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
They got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Touchdown, Kansas State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
After starting the season 0-1, they knew they needed more from their offense in this game. Just had to find ways to make more explosive plays, and that's what they've been able to do. They've executed at a tremendous level. I really like the quarterback play and the leadership that he's showing, and because of that, they look like they're going to get back to 500. Let's see where this team can go.
And he added the extra point. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Forced out of the pocket. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Second down, he'll throw it. Got it behind the line. It's kept. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. The Rebels have their offense in high gear.
First down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack.
That's his second sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offense.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Still in the pocket and fires over the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Rebels will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the 5th kick of the night. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. K-State has the ball back and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Oh, they're after him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the tight end. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And the Rebels need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Rebels line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Hand off to the single back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds a man on the left. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Will the beatdown continue? a comeback for the ages in store. We'll see as we start the fourth. Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. They want to run this quarterback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing...
He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us, because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Irvin. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. On a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Outstanding work by this defense, reading their keys, staying at home, and knocking him down for a loss. They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd and goal from the 14. Grabbed over the middle. It's open. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Michigan State is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Kirk Cousins had a hand in getting this quarterback to East Lansing, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Western Michigan. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this.
There he goes. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. New set of downs after the completion.
First down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pass rush going after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Power football with the run. He stopped again. He's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Right down the boulevard. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grab behind the line. It's Wilkerson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake. Here's the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on down. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Just going to keep it after the snap. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Looking to scramble. Find some fresh air. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Turning on the Jets. It's a seam wide open. He's at touchdown, Kansas State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, and complementary football.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish that thing off in style with a 49-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give on the inside. He's loose. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Off over the middle, it's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he's almost to that first down marker there saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He'll do it himself. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Rebels will send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He's got it. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. First play of the drive, lost a throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces second down.
Yeah, it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. The Wildcats come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. He uncorks a bullet to the right. It's caught downfield. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Got the quick pass.
The first down pass complete to the wideout.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him up there. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
To the air on first down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drummed. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation. No. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. Fires to the middle. Finds man on the right.
Good for a Wildcat.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
On 1st and goal, let's see what Kansas State calls. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got rid of it just in time. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wideout trying to get it in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this offense has had a good day, and more importantly, this team responded from last week. 0-1, didn't look good to start the season, bouncing back, getting a convincing victory. Nice job by this team handling adversity early in the season.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Setting up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's got him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W in the locker room.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
How about the ball by the offense? The Hail Mary, they go deep. The defense knows it's coming. But where are they? Well, where is the defense? You got to stay as deep as the deepest and make sure this doesn't happen. The Hail Mary to success.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He wants a big play here late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get